It's been a little longer than I expected, but I am back. I set my camera down for a little bit. I know I think it hasn't even been a week, maybe, hopefully. Who knows when I'm gonna post this video. I might go ahead and just it's already like halfway through the week. I might take the rest of the week off, but I was all in my feels this week and I allowed it. So I concentrated on more relaxing things this week than trying to tackle this project. I've been putting it off. So a couple times a year, I love to go through my pantry and not only like clean out things, just check on expiration dates, pull forward anything that just needs attention and needs to be used up. But also, ever since we moved into this house, I've had a problem and I just cannot figure out the best way to organize it because we like to stay stocked up on all sorts of things, and our pantry is under the stairs. Oh, sorry, I got blurry there for a minute. And the shelves are just weird. So for me at least, I'm sure somebody else could come in here and figure it out in a heartbeat. I don't know. This has been a sore spot in this house ever since we moved in. So I have an idea, which if it works, I wish I would have thought of it years ago. Coming up on 5 years being in this house. And I know we are moving, but I just cannot get this out of my head that I want to try this out and see if it works. And then for the next month or so, it'll, you know, be nice to have this pantry and usable for me at least, and organized the way that we like it. So anyway, first things first, I did go ahead and wipe down the counters in my kitchen so I can pull all of this stuff out. I'm gonna completely empty the pantry, and then let me give you guys a look inside the pantry. If you are new, this is the only shelving, which seems like quite a bit, but again, we like to stay stocked up on certain things, and with all the pets and everything. So we've got everything here, but this pantry is actually very large because it is under our stairs. And so I have a few things in here. It's just, I don't know, it looks messy. It is messy. Things are just kind of thrown everywhere right now. We did have 2 other shelves in here. I've gone through different, we've had like a little 4-cube shelf in the back. We also had like a cabinet in the back. I've never been happy with how things have been. So actually, I think I said first thing first, I'm gonna pull everything out, and I'm not. We have, going through trying to organize things, we've had can cabinets on the wall before, we've had like spice storage on the wall before, so I do have lots of holes. I'm gonna go ahead and spackle these. Nowhere for me to really set you guys up, but I'm just gonna do that off camera. We also have some holes back here, so I'm gonna spackle, and that way these are drying while I pull everything out, and then I can do some touch-up painting. And I'm actually going to be pulling everything out of the pantry. So we like to keep water bottles on hand, and then like some of our bigger items that we use that just don't fit in the cabinets in the kitchen I have down here. So, all right, spackling first, but then we're going to pull everything out, and I cleared off my kitchen counters the best that I could. Like I left our normal day-to-day stuff, but all the like clutter I put away. Cleaned off the counters, that way they're clean, and this is where everything is going to go while I work on the pantry.
I did a lot of bad things, and never did I give in, just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door, and from that moment I knew that a home is whatever you choose. That's the thing about you. The best thing I did, and I want you to know, was letting you in. From that moment I knew that you were all I missed. Baby, it took just one kiss, 'cause here in your arms I can finally let go. The rest of the world is outside when you make sure
has been emptied. Now for the cleaning, definitely need to scrub these shelves and vacuum. You know how things just like to hide under everything? Hold on, wait. Look at that. That was all under the shelving unit that I had in here. So dog hair and little pieces of candy, and mainly that's sprinkles, because Rose likes to come in here and grab sprinkles and like put it on whatever in the pantry instead of taking it to the kitchen. So I'm just gonna give this a good clean. I'm gonna vacuum and mop. Oh, I forgot a hole. Dang it. Okay, gotta get my spackle for that hole. Now that everything's out, I can see it a little better. I think that's the only one that I forgot. Nope. I see another one down there. I feel like those holes were there. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I already spackled those ones. So, okay, I forgot 2 holes. We do keep a whiteboard on the back of the pantry door for everybody to kind of just write down things as we know that we run out, or we know that we're getting low and it needs to be picked up the next run. And then I took this light switch plate off a long time ago because I actually, hold on, updated all of them. I ordered just a little nicer ones off of Amazon, and these are a little bigger, and because of the shelves and where this light switch is, the one that I ordered for here was too big. So I did buy just a regular, ran into Home Depot and got like the cheapest one that I could find. So I am gonna put that on, but you can see where our spices are kept. So, okay, so I'm gonna wipe down everything. I'm not gonna set the camera up or anything. I'm just gonna wipe down everything onto the floor, and that way I can get these floors nice and clean.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
Just mopped. Oh dang. Well, I Swiffered. I don't know if you would call that mop. I mean, I used a lot of the fluid, the cleaning fluid, but man, that floor was gross. I mean, I definitely don't mop in the pantry as often as I mop like the rest of the house, but obviously I should just do like a quick little mop for the areas that I can reach when, you know, once it's filled up again. But yeah, that was pretty gross. So pantry is completely clean. Light switch plate is on. Everything's been wiped down. The floor is as clean as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna let that just dry for a minute. And then I've got a piece that I'm putting back in there instead of the little storage shelving unit thing that was in there. I'm hoping what I have planned on putting in there is, one, gonna look a little nicer, and 2, more options of food storage and organization, which is key. I did purchase a can organizer. Again, this is like the second time I've done this, from Amazon to put on the wall, but I'm hoping I don't have to use it and I can save it for the house that we're moving into, because the pantry is not going to be as big as that one in the house that we're moving into. So I might just hold on to that can cabinet, and if not, I'll most likely be outside the return period by the time we move. So if I don't use it, I'll just donate it or whatever. It's not the end of the world. But anyway, I did order that, but I'm hoping that the piece that I'm gonna try to move in there on my own works out. I am out of my mind, y'all. I guess one thing about me is I crave change sometimes. If you haven't, like, every now and then I don't know, I just crave change. I like changing things up, moving things around, something different in my life. I don't know why. I enjoy it. And then the other thing is, once I have something in my head, I need to completely follow it through to the best of my ability, just as far as design aspect and, you know, moving things around, things I want to see how they work out. I have to follow it through so I know if it's going to work or not. Hence the door off of the pantry. Yes, I took that off by myself. I did not hurt myself. It wasn't that hard. Probably gonna need help putting it up though. However, I had to take it off because I really wanted to put this piece in here and I'm not loving it. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, y'all. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. It's in here. I think if I put a back on it, it would help me. I'm just afraid things are gonna fall off. And that's how I felt with the other pieces that I had in here. Things would always fall off, you know, out the back or whatever. If the kids are putting things up or they spill something, they just like push it to the back. So an easy fix to that is to buy like particle board or something and put it up on the back of this piece. And that way, the fact that the wall is curved, it doesn't matter. It'll have a back, nothing can fall through. But every time this was in the office, and every time I would walk into the office, I was like, gosh, I just love the storage on this thing. And it would be so cool to have this in the pantry because I could use, you know, the drawers for the kids, like smaller snacks and stuff, because I've been enjoying this thing for them, but some of the items fall through. And so every time I walked in the office and I saw those drawers, I was like, gosh, that's such a neat idea for the pantry. But this is really big. I mean, I can easily, because I have the camera, I'm trying to like get all the angles, but if it was just me walking in here, I could easily get things. I could also push this down a little bit more. I just don't know.
What happened to the door?
Bryce says, I took it off. Because I couldn't get this piece in here without taking it off. All right, so I'm just gonna follow through and see how this works, but I can't start putting things back into the pantry until I do the touch-up paint, because this will be in the way, and obviously it'll be way too hard to move once it's full of food and all of that. And then when Mark gets home, he's gonna be like, what the heck, woman? Funny. But he knows me. He knows sometimes he comes home and things are different. So I'll see what he thinks about keeping this in here or not, taking it out. And just, I don't know what we're gonna do. And like I said, we're moving, so it's not the end of the world. I just had this thought and I wanted to see it through, and just hoping that the pantry would at least, I could deal with it and like finally say I figured it out before we leave this house. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so important to me. I just wanted to do it. So this is a little crazy though. Yeah, I took the door off. I did it. Took the door off. Okay. But like, oh, sorry, buddy. But all this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do the touch-up painting first though, and that way it can dry. It shouldn't take that long, and then I can start putting things in and see how it all turns out. Hopefully, you know, hopefully I did a good thing and it works out. We'll see. Otherwise, this video is just a hot mess. You guys can see how I am right now. Like my thought, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but anyway, let's get to it. Let's keep moving on. We've already done it, so might as well just finish it up.
So
You guys, I am done. I'm leaving that out because I'm gonna make it for the kids for breakfast tomorrow. There's only a little bit left in there, so I was like, oh, that's something I can get rid of real quick. So that's for breakfast tomorrow, but the counters are cleared off. I do have to put that in the garage, but that's gonna happen later tomorrow. I'm just done, and then when Mark gets home, we're gonna put that door back on. And then I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna hold on to it because I'm not sure if I'll end up using it in the next house or not. So that'll probably just go into the garage for now, but let me show you the pantry. I ended up not filming a lot of me like putting things into the pantry because it was just hard for me to do that. And it's 6 p.m. and I don't even know what time I started, 10:30 I think. So this was a project, but I've got all the pet stuff on the bottom here, and then I just kind of put things where I could that looked the least cluttered. I tried to put like things together, so I've got all of this stuff in here, things that we don't grab for on the daily up top. I did go ahead and open up my paper towels and put them there because I had some extra room. So that's nice that we don't have to like walk all the way into the back of the pantry and dig into the big bag. We'll just pull one down as we need it. So I like that. And then definitely loving this. I wish I would have done this a long time ago because it feels so much more open, especially because I didn't pull it all the way up here. I ended up leaving it as far back as I could push it to the height of the ceiling here because of the stairs, and it just feels so nice and open when you walk in, not jam-packed. So I did bring all of my reusable shopping bags in here because I am horrible at remembering to take them with me, so I figured they were in the front hall closet, out of sight, out of mind. I will see them all the time right here. So I've got that there. I didn't move this, left it. This is just where we keep extra baggies for holding things, cleaning up messes, all the things. Sometimes we like to use the shopping bag, so I hold on to however many fits in here at one time. Utilize the top of the bookcase for these bigger items instead of having them on the floor. Water bottles still are on the floor. Those are just for emergencies or when we go out of town and we're like driving somewhere on vacations and stuff, we'll take water bottles. And then again, I just kind of put things where I could. So I've got breakfast right here. I've got Mark and I's protein powders right here. All the kids' mac and cheese and ramen on that shelf. I thought about putting it into a bin, but I fit more without the bin. Various baking flours and all the things right there. And then I've got back here like oils. I know it's kind of dark because I don't have a light back here, but oils and vinegars and things that we don't use all the time. The baking, or not baking, but sprinkles right there. And then I tried to put like the treats. So we've got Mark and I's treats. Well, Bryce likes the protein bars as well. So I put those in here. I tried to put like the sweet stuff hidden. And then this is like our sugar-free pudding mixes and extracts that I use for baking and whatnot. I have our extra like baggies and stuff in here, and then the kids stuff also just put in here. So like if they're looking for a treat, they won't know where to look since I recently redid this. Either they'll come in here and open up everything or they'll ask me, and that'll be nice that they'll ask instead of just going for it. More in there, and then I think I have our trash bags. Yeah, our trash bags in here. And then down here, so there's more in the pantry than there was because I had recently gone to Sam's and I left it all sitting on my dining room table because I knew I was going to tackle the pantry. So it's been sitting on my dining room table for a few days. But I've got our goldfish, Cheez-Its, and then these are our Quest chips. And I forget what I put in here. Again, sorry that it's dark. Oh, this is all like for the Ninja Creamy. All the goodies, the candy. This is the candy bin. But man, I feel good. I feel good having this in here. And I think when we leave the house, I might leave this in here. We'll see what our realtor thinks, but I might leave this in here because I just think it helps. Definitely helps having the extra storage. And maybe I was thinking about putting another hook kind of similar to this one up here and hanging my bags, I might do that. I think it'll look a little nicer too, just get it up off the floor. But man, I feel really good. I always feel good after I tackle a big project. It's a lot time consuming and definitely tiring, but it always just feels good, right, to have it done. It also feels a little less, not cluttered, but tight when I walk through because the door's not on here. The door does stick out a little bit. So once we get that back on, it'll make a little difference, but I definitely feel good having this done. I can see where everything is. I did take out probably 3 small boxes worth of food that I know we're just not gonna eat. Hence why I really only have like 1 can tiered thingy here. The rest of them I have the nut butters on, but I got rid of stuff. I posted it for free on our neighborhood Facebook group. I was like, hey, I've got all this food. Expiration dates are still great. Sitting on my front porch. No holds, because I can't deal with that, but like pick it up and I'll delete this post once it's gone. So I'm sure that will be gone in the next hour. I need to do the same thing with my sparkling waters too. I forgot about those. That'll be another day, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit that I did share with you guys. Again, sorry that I didn't share me like putting a lot back in here. I just was overwhelmed in the moment and I wanted to get it done. So with that, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.